Hello, this is Ross Denman. Some people in your company may know me if you've been in real estate for a while. I know Travis was the one we mainly dealt with, but I worked for almost a decade out of the old Real Property Management Indianapolis Metro group. And they since sold, I want to say about 2 years ago, to another franchise out of Virginia Beach. But I actually left them about a year and a half before that happened. But yeah, I'm certainly excited to get back into real estate. I haven't worked in about 4 years. Right before COVID, my wife had actually taken a turn and was going through some things, as well as all of our kids were graduating and getting ready to graduate, 5 between the two of us. And so it's just been pretty hectic, as well as the pandemic. So I kind of stepped out late 2019, kind of circled back into a different position, and then COVID hit and we all kind of pivoted into a different direction. We kind of lightened our load, moved in with family, and have just kind of laid low. Worked here and there, but for the most part, we had, investment nest eggs and resources to be able to kind of weather us up until this point. But I'm certainly looking for work and to get back into something that I love. Real estate has been good to me. I worked in real estate for nearly a decade at Real Property Management. I worked with contractors and construction outfits in the past to kind of anything from project management to light renovations. Familiar with a lot of those things that touch the real estate and home improvement industry. So it's what I know. It's what I enjoy. A lot of good ways to make money if you have vision, if you're willing to go in and put the work in. As far as things I don't like, one thing I don't like, I don't like seeing people feel like they're taken advantage of. I know one of my biggest hesitations on working with wholesalers is the fact that it can be very predatory and people can be very deceitful. Typically, I know that the Invest with Ben is a really highly reputable group. So they're one of the few groups that I would actually consider working with. Well, we all know that there's business decisions that have to be made or what have you. At the end of the day, we want to know that we want to run good business, and that's who I want to be in business with. I mean, I know watching the fallout of things like Ocean Point and the Morris Invest stuff, as well as a variety of failures that people have gotten into. A lot of times it's poor communication. It's a breakdown of a system that people didn't understand properly. I like to be able to make money, make good business decisions, and have good market data. So besides working with reputable people, the other thing is, I want to make sure that while I like to be competent in most anything and everything, at least have an understanding of things, I know that my value is in finding deals and negotiating good deals. And those can generate hundreds, if not thousands of dollars per man hour. It makes more sense instead of me being an expert in everything. And while I'm all for the value of bootstrapping and going out and understanding and getting your hands dirty, there also comes a point to where it makes more sense where I can have somebody else go through that has more expertise than me, while I do what I do best, which is generating more deals, more revenue, a bigger deal stream. So, I guess knowing what your function is and what it's not, and knowing where your best fit is certainly important. And I definitely don't like to be out of where my fit is. I think that's pretty much it. But certainly hope to hear back from you guys. You can reach me on my mobile. I've got the easiest cell phone number in the city. It's 317-500-1000. You can reach me on my email, which is denman.ross@gmail.com. I will tell you, I haven't been working. I don't necessarily dive into my email every day. I'll try to be a little bit more diligent with it. But certainly give me a call. I'm excited to get back to work. Certainly excited to see that you guys are still in the Indy area doing business, growing, obviously. So I hope to hear back from you. Thank you.